What up, mana nerds? Let's get back into it. Oh yeah, so we threw some sort of potion on that guy. He didn't like it. Oh yeah, Benevolon of Darkness. Let us proceed. So we'll have to throw Val in here in a second. It's actually a pretty cool arena where this ending takes place. I'll just put him in right now because I have no. Well, I mean, I kind of know when it's going to come up, but. Alright, yeah, because it's like right here, so I don't want to get surprised, get thrown into a battle. I know Morals is good for attack, but Chill. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. Alright, everyone else should be set. Oop, we got a little tree right here. Little uh-oh, let's do that again spot in case we need it.
We have arrived at the top tier of the spire.
Okay, so where's the Benevodon? All I see is a lot of nothing.
Strange. This area looks different from the archival descriptions I've read. See that large stone tablet over there? If I remember correctly, and I do, there's no mention of this being broken.
Maybe the Benevodon broke it after it was set free?
The rooms on the left and right seem to have something to do with this.
As with the entirety of the archives, this tome spire is governed by the powers of the Elemental of Darkness. Perhaps the vessel may be of some use to us?
Might as well find out. Not like we can find a Benevodon that isn't here.
Good point, Val.
Which way should we go? Left or right?
They all look the same to me. You decide that.
Ooh.
Came here on your own, eh?
Oh no, I never made it this far into the tome spire. I shudder to think of what might have happened.
Oops, didn't want to use that just yet, but it's alright. We'll gain it back.
An easy victory.
Already a quarter away there. Alright, come on, experience, go away. Let me grab shit.
Thank you.
Nothing up here. Swimming through the air.
Look at that stone thingy go!
Now we just gotta do the same to the other one. Let's give it a try.
Can we? Yeah, we don't even need the second one.
Taking this.
That was the move I wanted to use last time, but yeah, it works. Actually, we'll check if Karina or who not has any sort of light attack spells that we can use. As in the element, not the density.
Consider yourself lucky. I can go all out.
Oh, wow. What a find!
They're max there. Where's Morley rocking? Can we do a little more? Yes, we can.
On the right track.
Actually, Morley probably shouldn't have darkness on him. going to be attacking the Element of Darkness. So let's give him... I'll try it for no reason. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, he's like a samurai now.
I'm eager to try out my new skills.
Let's jack him up. How far can we go? All the way. Excellent. Oh, insufficient. Never mind. No, I want to save that. Oh, wow, he doesn't... Oh, he has nothing. I want to save that clover for later. But does Palomina... Because, well, Palomina's not... She more likely can borrow that, then. Shing. Okay, what do we got? I guess that's all she knows, right? Yeah, so, does anybody... Does Lumina supply any kind of healing light? I guess it's a... There's no sort of, Holy Bolt, or, oh man, what was this other one? These light spells that, Angela was, obsessed with in Trials. They were super effective, so... Alright. Let's...
For one to gain knowledge.
Oh, these are the faces. Oh, these guys are weird.
Loss for one.
Vision's also like a lot of kind of like new bosses and stuff were introduced
I presume.
in Trials, and now Vision's just reuses pretty much all of them. A lot of them. Gives them a weird new creepy look, you know, but definitely... Yeah, I don't know. Kind of goes halfway on the originality. What's everybody on? Doing something? Yeah. Yeah, let's see how well that goes for her. Someone starts dying. She does have healing, right? She does have healing, so we can start not relying on candy so much. Do we need to keep leaping? Yeah. And no one's really been hit yet. Well, these guys don't really do much. You kind of get rid of the faces, and then something a little more serious comes in a second. These guys are just the teaser. Got one. Oh man. Ramco's just been on this all by himself. Is Aish here? Yeah, there he is. Maybe he's been healing us. gross. Phase 1 complete.
Not another one.
What a weird existence, just a head on a wall. What do they do all day? Start spitting this out. That messed them up. Is there something we're supposed to be attacking here? Or just avoiding? It's hard to tell. Is this something to damage or just not be a part of? What else do we got? Silence, just so we'll find out. Should it actually be really good to not be silenced right now? Have them on, let's all concentrate on the same enemy, but I don't know. I'm always kind of a fan of diversifying the damage, you know. But then, see, they're kind of already halfway on that guy, and almost fucked up with this guy, so. Ooh, okay, we can start using them spells now. This does. And this is strength, excellent. Oh, Sulfur lowers their defense, so that's good. We need that. And it looks like when they're tethered, yeah, sure damage. What is Val doing? I can't see him now. Not dead. Ooh, yeah, let's weaken. And we can direct these spells, I believe. Well, yes, because we have strengthen that we can give to. Let's give that to Morley. Yes. Oh shit, how does Sulfur work against? Yeah, kinda alright. Yeah, Angela had some spells like Luminescence or Luminous Beam or something. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Seems that we should be. Then it's kind of these moments where maybe not be a bad idea. Well, there we go. See, I got that guy. They got them over there. Now, see that worked out. That worked out good. Oh, right, they're not. Oh shit. Oh wait, are we attacking the? We're attacking the balls, not them. Ramco's fucking that one up. Boom, got it. Those can be some real tide turners if you let the bosses get those charges off. Right. Oh, we're silenced. Should we throw this out? Let's throw this out. I mean, we're kind of wasting the gaining of more class strike, not spitting it out right now. Da da da. I don't think I have. I don't know what items I would have that would cure silence. I've really been paying. Aside from supplies of candy, which no one is really needed right now. We're unsilenced. She's weak. Thank you, Val. Boom. Oh yeah, Ramco getting the final hit.
Elemental spirits, we need you.
Almost leveled up twice though.
I cannot believe it. We defeated the Benevodon of Darkness.
More like the Benevodon of dumbness.
Zing. I haven't seen Fairy in a while.
Insightful curator of Lagrazzo, Aish, by the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Olm of Darkness.
I did not foresee this result. You must be mistaken, Fairy, for the Alm of Darkness has always been a scholar of such profound intelligence that none could compare.
It's really building itself up.
How's it going, Shade? You're looking dusky as ever.
Julay, let us leave the pleasantries.
Yeah, shut up, July.
Aish of the Lograzzo Dark Archives. You have been.
I now doom you to give yourself to the mana tree.
However, through these recent experiences, you have known ignorance, camaraderie, and a thirst for understanding. Such traits are befitting of an Alm.
Well, the ignorance one, a weird quality.
Sorry it took so long to appoint you. Shade just couldn't make up his mind until the very end.
These decisions are made with much deliberation, discovering truth within the darkness of doubt. I am not immune to indecisiveness, elemental though I may be. Aish, see that you fulfill your duty as my Alm.
I thank you for the honor, but I find that I am perhaps not as moved by this cause as some of the other alms.
Nope, someone else has some reservations.
You are not alone. The citizens of Lagrazzo care not for the prestige of the title.
That being said, I am proud to hear that my endeavors have garnered your praise. If you will have me, I would see the alms duty through to the end.
YouTube will just randomly assign you get 3 options for a little cover photo. Kind of hope that gets picked. Everyone standing there was a nice one.
Thing for sure, if Delophos was trying to regain his lost
I could go in, manually do a snapshot, but
When Delophos ran off, he said something that sounded like Cerulia. I may not
I don't like to give a lot of praise to something like YouTube, but
The name does seem familiar. The personage was a
its whole auto generation of of which scene you can it's like it kind of alright at it. It kind of it's got an okayish eye for dramatic poses and
Sounds like Teresia
good
is next
headshots
up.
of characters.
Maybe we can even meet up with the Alm of Light.
A scholar informed me that the final Alm has not found their way to the capital. It would behoove us to confirm that condition
The
as well.
Hoove.
The faster we leave for the Radiant Playhouse, the sooner we'll know what's really
Such a good
going on
word.
with Delafos and this Cerulia.
Please continue your journey without me for the time being. Eventually, I will join your pilgrimage.
Oh, you wish to stay?
You'd be kind of useful, you know. I think he has healing spells, so now that, you know,
The remaining
well, ever since we lost Hina.
ancient texts I want to reference.
Understood. Then let us go our separate ways for a short while. But we look forward to your continued companionship.
Likewise, this is not the last you will see of me. After all, we are friends, are we not?
Being presumptuous.
Soon forget. The Radiant Playhouse is on the island of Lorimar. May your travels be safe until we meet again.
Shall we give Vuskov a call and get a ride to Lorimar?
We can do this without Vuskrov's help. I gotta thank him again.
Remember, the island of Lorimar is to the northwest of Bratzo Islet.
Good to know.
Peruse at your leisure.
Oh God, we already have everything, right? It's only $2 grand, so. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Weird.
Anytime. Meow. Welcome. All these goods are the cream of. Take a look at base meal form your purchase. Take a look at base meal form your purchase. Take a look at base meal form your purchase. Take a look at base meal form your purchase. Take a look at base meal form your purchase. Come back again sometime.
Alright, out of money again.
Welcome. You can't go wrong.
What treats do we have? Oh, right. Fucking these. Oh, there are cups of wishes. What am I fucking thinking of? So, how many can we get? Not a lot. Let's do it.
You want my base
I think Stardust, right? A Stardust would. And we have. Do we have to set this stuff up in an item menu? I think so. Yes. Candy. Should be using those more. Should really be using these more. Is there room? No. Just in case we get silenced, somebody should be rocking. We should just be rocking these. We don't really need candy on the. If we have it on a shortcut, we don't need it on a ring. So we could bring the cookie in and the incense. Let's really start using a lot of these. We're a little behind. We're kind of briskly getting through the, you know, the story and the bosses, so we're not spending a whole lot of time grinding. Oh, we should use this. Did we use it? I guess we did. Alright. Which means, couple wishes should... Well, I guess it could stay there. But definitely we're going to need... Oh boy, I don't know now. A couple wishes could stay there. And we'll have... So we need to start making room. We need to start getting rid of all those snacks. So I would kind of like to keep fairy walnuts. But we'll put it there. Well, the cookie's the lowest one, right? Yeah. So we just need to start spitting that out. Okay. Thank you, girls. Let's roll. Probably start spending some Dub Bear juice eventually.
Ah, that's the stuff.
Ocean.
It's almost too bright out here after being in the archives for so long.
That's a side quest. Which I have done all of those, and my lord, there accumulate so many of them. Because I'm almost positive I have platinum this after all the time put into it, I better have. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do every side quest, so. So yeah,
About Delaphos and Cerulia.
Any lead could be advantageous. Let us hope.
so I started watching Virgin River from someone at work said she was watching it, so I was like, all right, I'll give anything a try once. And yeah, not as schmaltzy as I thought it was going to be. A little schmaltz. It's like 15%, 20, yeah, even 20, 15-20% romance, and then the rest is, yeah, just kind of like a lot of small town drama. It's like baby showed up and they abandoned, and so then they're pretty sure it's just to make a lot of sense, because if it's the baby of this one woman who lives in town, did she even hiding this whole time? And then where did she even have the baby? I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But the main character nurse walked in on her, and she was boobing the baby with feeding it, and so it's like, oh, it's you, and you're the mom, and then it's so funny because they keep on like, we gotta find the mom, and it's like, why would you want to find the woman who abandoned the kid? Like, do you want to give the kid back to the woman who dropped it off in a basket on a doorstep in the first place? But so I don't know. I was kind of going to be good with one episode, but then it's funny and charming, and then I as I do with everything, I wikied it, and then I discovered that two actors from SG-1 are going to show up. So I'm like, god damn it. Well, I kind of gotta stick around now to see. Especially because I think one of them, well, both, I don't know, both of them, definitely one, it seems, is going to be sort of a bitch. So, and compared to her character of Dr. Frazier in SG-1, it's always fun to see actors really like, take on different, see how they handle different personalities and how they embody, different characters. So I guess watching fucking Virgin River now. Wind River. Wow, that was a movie. It was really good. Got kind of intense, a little uncomfortable towards the end.
Check on the performers and see what's the matter. Hope it's nothing
Yeah,
serious.
the title of that movie always keeps on popping in my head. We're going into the fire cave, so wait, how do we Oh, can I not? I can do it here, can I? I feel like I go down and then, or I guess you can't switch around the party while you're in town, while you're locked into Val. So we'll worry about that later. Which I mean, I probably wouldn't if it wasn't for Terrell Rothi, whatever her name is, and Michael Shanks. Then I don't want to fall behind in SG1. I would have just kept jumped right back to that. But I don't know. Now I'm kind of gotta see what happens with some of this bullshit now, you know. Yeah, SG1 has been really good. In season 4 now, it's gotten really funny. Just what they're doing with Teal'c. It's cool how his character started off so stoic and humorless and very Drax-like. Which I guess it would kind of be the same thing, but it just the direction that they took with Drax. I don't really give a shit about volumes 2 and 3 of Guardians. The tone just changed a lot. Everything started to try to be like way too funny, and it's like, hey, you're like they're sort of they're in the middle. Like the first one didn't feel like they ever had a moment where suddenly like we're cracking jokes now in such a way, like in the second one when they need to like arm the bomb and Groot's down there, Rocket is there or something, and he's asking for like tape, and then they keep on, and then Star-Lord's there and he's like, no, I don't have any tape, let me go ask, and he's fighting people, and then he flies back, and then it's like, no, he doesn't have any tape either, and it's like, oh, isn't it so funny that they're having this stupid conversation about this, this thing while all this big battle's going on, and it's just, I don't need that shit, it totally cuts off and starts, segregating they're in the middle of action. Like, it's not treating either thing with any weight or respect. Cause like, oh, it's just, we're in this safe little bubble of like a funny moment now. And it's like, we can make jokes while stuff is happening, but it doesn't need to be so like, the action is now suddenly turned off. And now we're in the middle of a skit, and now we're back in the action. It's like, just
Palomina?
Yeah.
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform?
And like, it can be, it's great that things are funny. There's always great funny lines in all movies. Like Die Hard can be really funny, but like, it's just, they just naturally roll into it, or they'll just throw out a line. One of my favorite moments in anywhere was in, I don't know if it was in Serenity, or if it was in an episode of Firefly, but Mal is talking to someone, and the girl, the dark hair, and I can't remember what, I don't want to call her a sex worker, but whatever her job was, and she had her sweet little cozy, I don't want to call it a brothel, cushiony pillowed section of the ship, but that gal, she's standing behind Mal, and I'm really hoping I'm getting his name right. I only watched it once, all of it. I watched the series once, and then I watched the movie once, and it was fucking fantastic. Would love to go back to it again. But Mal's talking to someone, and he quotes something, or he references something like from a book or whatever, and then without seeing her, she gives him this surprised look, and then he can just feel it, and he's like, "Yes, I've read a book." Like it's just moments like that are so much funnier. Then it's like, yeah, there are these little funny moments in Marvel movies,
You gotta head to the stage and see.
but when everything stops to then put a spotlight on it to set it up to like bang bang zing, like it is never as funny as when like Hans Gruber will say like, "I read about them in Time." You know, like.
It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the
So yeah, the whole mood shifted and towards what all the Marvel movies have been for a long ass time now.
leader? What now?
Of just like, Teehee, aren't we so funny?
As the leader,
It's like, just
charming since her youth.
shut up and just be funny when it can be funny.
By her.
My.
Wait, is that?
Boy of Alms.
Oh,
Welcome.
is that De La Fosa's? It's almost like I thought it was like their Rahina. It's like, how do you people know about that? It all just happened, but yes, De La Fosa's main squeeze.
I think you are. Don't forget how important you are to the play. My head is spinning.
Fairy's huge because this is the tiniest
To do.
actor they have.
Acting.
Actress.
You cannot.
I like the word actress. I.
Val, please. The Lumina lantern.
Right. We think the power of.
I mean, what are you gonna start calling every girl a prince too? Like, just shut up.
Hold on. A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about Delafos and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvid's pasture.
But yes, the wig, what they turned Drax, and Drax almost turned into like Neo Homer, just a fucking joke of himself.
Of course, that was the introduction.
But Teal'c has had
But I still cannot recall the thing.
a really nice natural progression of he's.
Help us. Use your elemental vessel on the other
And it's always cool. It's always been set up that like someone like, and there has been like the
Where can I find the performance?
God, I can never remember their names. Like the Torak or something. But whoever Sam's dad joined forces with, like, and just the Jaffa in general, like they're not.
Came in handy. Hopefully, it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
Well, actually, wait. How does that work now? I've gone through this. I've gone on binge all the way up to season 4, and wait, now I'm kind of wondering, because the
What was it again?
the people that Sam's dad,
Right? Or was it?
or like who Sam had inside of her, Jolinar.
Get out the lantern already.
When they have the symbiote inside of them, there's like this perfect union of, there's this, the host, but then there's this,
Just keep looking at it, okay?
the symbiote,
Watch.
and the symbiote is their own person.
Got it. I
But
finally remember some of what
Teal'c is just Teal'c. All the Jaffa are just Jaffa, right? He doesn't have another personality, he doesn't have another presence inside of him. It's just this parasite that gives him all his immunity and everything. So, why Tok'ra? Why did the Tok'ra I really hope I'm saying that right. Why do their symbiotes have? I'm sure this is explained, but when you kind of bust through all these, you know, some of the information starts to get buried a little. Very Apothian look of art style right here. But all the Jaffa can then there's Master Braytak. And so there's a resistance. There is dissension in the ranks of the Goa'uld. Isn't it funny too? They keep on. I've heard there's 3 different pronunciations, and and that feels really natural too. It kind of feels like just whatever that character would have been most comfortable saying, because it seems like there's like this fancy 3-syllable of the Goa'uld or Goa'uld. And then a lot of other people will just say the Goa'uld, and I like the Goa'uld. But then there's General Hammond, and he just says like the Goa'uld. He doesn't give a shit. He just slurs it out there.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that?
Good point.
A
little awkward.
I'll leave the role playing to the professionals.
But you know, in the beginning and for a while, you know, because like Teal'c, and they have their own wives and children and everything, and so just as a dude, Teal'c has kind of for a while been seeing this as like kind of messed up and like, do I really want to be doing this? Like, and then finally SG-1 comes in like the first episode, and then Teal'c sees these guys and he sees their resistance and their resilience and their honor, and then in kind of an awkward first battle with him, because then he throws his staff to O'Neill very expertly. Like everyone's performances are really great, because he throws out quite the awkward line at O'Neill, but he gets it all out, and he sells it, and but then O'Neill starts blasting the Serpent Guard, and then Teal'c turns around with something too and starts shooting at him. But then the Serpent Guard just start wasting all the people and the prisoners that are in the room. Like they don't concentrate too hard. I know. It's just one of those little framing moments. Just gonna let go. Too hard on the people that are shooting at them. And so then, you know, Teal'c has been... Well, he probably grew up thinking that Apophis was a god, and then he started to question that after a while. So he's torn between these... we have no money. Between these 2 alliances, you know, when they first pick him up. But he is very dead set on, you know, hey, this crap's messed up. I don't want to do it anymore. But then, you know, he has a very Drax Volume 1 personality of he takes everything literally, which then all those moments are really funny. Those are just natural sitcom moments of really great wordplay, and of really great of characters just taking things literally, and so when they do all these expressions and cliches that we just take for granted, that we're just always throwing out there willy-nilly, we're not even listening to the things that we say. It's great that it hits this wall, and then you get to see the expression or the metaphor for what the individual words are actually, you know, sane, and it's and you can see the absurdity and the humor. And then also take a step back of a little more awareness of like these words that we are just using without a whole lot of regard, you know. And then it's just funny to see his expressions and then his eyebrow raise and indeed. And so but as the seasons have gone on and they've slowly and introduced, he's cracked some jokes. He made a Jaffa joke, which was really funny because he cracks himself up with it, and it's absurdity and like means nothing to us. And then he's just started to take pleasures in the little things. They have to hide out at a motel for a while, so he hands out his puts out his hand to O'Neill to like ask for quarters like a child, and then he hops back onto the vibrating bed. Oh man, which brought me back to that excellent X-Files episode with the vampires and Luke Wilson and the pizza, and oh my god, what an episode. I see you, Blue Dot. Alright, we got a little more cutscene we can watch, and then we'll wrap this up. And just yeah, his expressions and just his mannerisms. It's been a really great, you know, thawing of this person, this man, this Jaffa, hanging around. And very quickly too. It was like season 1 or 2, probably 1. Somebody made a comment to someone about a planet they had visited that, you know, we had not seen as an audience, and so that was like, oh, okay, like they've been doing this now for a while, like, you know, they've been exploring, they've been, yeah, and so just, you know, being exposed around around his teammates and human culture. Yeah, Teal'c was just made a really great transition, evolution, and yeah, man, some of these episodes G1 are fucking, some of them are bonkers. As you know, we're big on the spoils here, so oop, found him. Resident Evil 6 is really atrocious with that. There's this big long cutscene, and then you walk 2 feet to just have another really big long cutscene, and it's like, just keep going with it, man. Just don't stop the movie. They go to this planet, and it's such a dangerous, reckless endeavor they embark on constantly. Because the moment they step onto a planet, and it's happened a couple times now, they'll just get captured, they'll get whisked away, they'll get paralyzed, they'll get imprisoned, something. They really don't know. They send in their little robot to scan the place, and all that sees is like, okay, it's not on fire, and you can breathe the air. All right, good luck. And then they step through the gate, and all sorts of tomfoolery befalls them. And so there's this one where this dude takes him immediately, and they wake up, and in these like pods or whatever, and then they oh Aish, calm down. They quickly learn that their consciousnesses have been transferred into the bodies, the replicas of their bodies, into robots. And for a while they believe that their bodies are gone. And so now they're dealing with, oh shit, we're we're stuck inside robot bodies forever. And then they learn that no, their real bodies are actually still happening. They're alive somewhere, just sleeping somewhere. They're pissed, and they've been pissed the whole time. And they're like, damn, okay, so then they go and they find their bodies. So it's weird because it's like it has been them the whole time. It's a perfect copy, duplicate of them, of their conscious. And so we've been with them this whole time as them in their robot forms. And I guess we can just start grabbing some side quests. And yeah, because then you want to grab that, because then we'll go fight some wolves, and the death of the wolves will start going towards that side quest. And and so then, like, kind of way later into the episode, they walk into this room and they find their bodies, their physical original vessels, and they're like, oh shit. So then they wake themselves up, and now they are waking up, and it's such this weird feeling of like, we've been with the robots the whole time, so we've just had such this establishment with them. So then when they walk into this room and they wake up their bodies, it's like the original bodies now feel like some sort of duplicate alien form. And they don't really make a thing of it, but you kind of, like, in your head, you gotta start, like, rearranging your brain of, like, no, like, these aren't some other different versions of them. Like, these are them. And it's like, these are the them that we have been with this whole in this episode. Like, they're not secondary. They're not, they're not puppets or anything. It's like, but it's so weird because it's like,
Don't go that way.
you get struck, you don't even know it, with this, like, emotional attachment with something where it's just like that. I didn't know where the episode was going. So it's like, shit, are their bodies gone? Like, I don't know. So it's like the attachment that you have to these robots of, like, these become the main characters, these become the protagonists, these are, like, the heroes, the number ones. They're what you are attached to the most. So when they wake up their actual real flesh bodies, they feel alien, but it's just such a, I've never had a show do this. It was the most incredibly weirdest sensation of, like, where my emotions were, like, who I had, placed all of my whatever on in.
Let's try the Lumina lantern.
And so then, after a couple, and it's like, okay, like, then the people wake up, like, no, these are the same mentally, but also more so, physically, of, this is who I've been with. Now, these are the people I've been with since the beginning of the series, but can't even be able to call them at that moment of, like, these people, you gotta, like, kind of cancel out this otherness that this separation that you're naturally, your brain is placing these characters in. It's fucking wild.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon, then.
And so then, in the end, I don't know how they agree to it, but it's just, okay, the real human body SG-1 team, the OGs, they're gonna go through the gate and they're gonna go back home. And so then these robot thems,
This incident thoroughly.
they're gonna stay on the planet
Do what he needs to.
with this other guy managing this weird underground
The Temple of Wendell.
facility
My thoughts are with you, even when we are
engine room thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're gonna live there now forever. And so it's like that was in like season 1 or 2 or something. And so now like it's season 4. This goes on for a while, the show. So it's like every fucking episode forever now. They are there. Like them. Like not other in some other kind of form, you know, not an illusion or something, but like the actual main characters, like their brains, their minds, their thoughts, their feelings, not their appendixes. Well, actually, because Daniel had his appendix removed recently, so I wonder, does that robot one still have? Well, no, what am I fucking talking about? No, exactly, no, none. There are no genitals. There's no hearts. There's no blood. But everything else. Where's that tree? Right? Wasn't there a yes in front of me. Well, all the stuff that us as humans fucking ignore 90% of the time anyway. If it's working, it doesn't exist. But everything about them, their memories, all their thoughts and feelings, everything. And like that weird existential eternal dread of like, we're robots on this planet now forever. However long these robot bodies are gonna last for, which is a really fucking long time. But like, they're still there. Like every episode, every season, no matter what the OG, the real SG-1 team is doing at that moment, they themselves, those characters, are also simultaneously robots on this planet somewhere else. Fucking mind-blowing. Then there's the time loop episode. There's just so many good ones. It is an incredibly fun show. So, very excellent. Next time, Visions of Mana. We'll explore that ice cave up there. Slap on some Morley's already got it. Salamander's Candle, and yeah, and talk about some more bullshit. So until then, peace.